All right, so good morning. Thank you, and thank you for your patience. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we seem to have gotten that cleared up. All right, so um, I want to thank you all for coming. And when I originally started this, I was I was prompted to by a spiritual master that I follow, and he gave us the spell of Ra, and also told us to do 21 anabacoas to clear out the energy of darkness that was coming in, that was associated with the virus. And as you all know, things have shifted its direction in terms of what's going on, in terms of you know, the kind of emotional upheaval that everyone is experiencing because of the current events that are taking place right now. So the shift in focus is still to bring healing to the planet as well. But I added in the enlightenment of humanity as well. So I want to give thanks for your presence and your energy. Now, for those of you who do not actually know the Anapacoa prayer, to repeat it 21 times with me, what I recommend that you do is that you start to mentally focus in on whatever idea or thoughts or feelings that you have in regards to um, what an enlightened humanity and a healed planet looks like. You know, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? How how are you interacting in the world? And just your general overall well-being. Give thought to that, and then I want you to go ahead and bring that into your heart area. And the main reason for bringing that into your heart area is because the heart has the largest electromagnetic field to have an impact on the world. It is even stronger than the mind itself. The heart itself has its own internal wisdom, and it also allows for the balance of both the physical self and the higher self in order to have a deeper and greater impact on whatever your thoughts or prayers are when you bring your thought and focus into the heart area. Now, there is going to be a little bit of a difference with what we're going to do today. And I want you to just sort of imagine, and your higher self already knows how to do this, but I want you to imagine that there's a golden beam of light that comes from source, that goes through your heart line and goes down to the very center of the earth. And this golden beam of light is associated with your primordial essence, the place in which you were created. And the energy of this primordial essence is bringing you into alignment with source, with the vibration of source. And what it's going to do is it's going to accelerate the the thoughts and the thoughts and feelings that you're having about a healed and enlightened planet, and how that is manifested in the earth. So that it can bring more power and more energy to your prayer, to your meditation, as you're listening to me, as you are in this place of having this sort of feeling type of prayer. You're going to feel your prayer for what humanity is going to be. You're going to feel this healing that that the planet itself has. So just allow that to expand out through the heart area as you're giving thought to what this prayer, what this meditation that you are bringing yourself into, what that actually looks like, what that actually feels like. How are people How are you engaging with people, and how people are engaging with you, and how people are also engaging with the planet. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the 21 prayers. And again, thank you for coming. So we give thanks to Source for this gathering. We give thanks for the healing taking place. We give thanks for the enlightenment of humanity and moving it to the next phase, the next opening for all of us, for the planet, and bringing this overall healing to the world. Albacoa, Jijala Imika, Titia Tizaraka Belvana, Amchansa Nuturuna, Nagbor Jashakateka, covered Chanam Bakantana, Raknik Zikateka, Timin Galan Chisingadosh, Adatuk for the later Atega, Akipile Chopanek, Belkishteka, Shabat Nukabel, Ishma, Tizatakanek Bel, Tolamo, Rakshan, Kumukuto Lamabed, Albacoa, Jijala Imika, Titia Tizaraka Belvana, Amchansa Nuturuna, Nagbor Jashakateka, covered Chanam Bakantana, Raknik Zikateka, Timin Galan Chisingadosh, Adatuk for the later Atega. Akipile Chopanek Belkishteka Shabat Nikabel Ishma. Tizataka Nikabel Tolabel Rakshem Kumakudo Lamaved. Arabakoa, Jijala Nika, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansani Turanuna. Nagbor Jashakateka covered Chatham Bakantanam Raknik Zikateka, Tuningalam Chisingadosh. Alatukada Lena Tega, Akipile Chopanek Belkishteka Shabat Nikabel Ishma. Tizataka Nikabel Tolabel Rakshem Kumakudo Lamaved. Abacoa, Jujala Iminka, Titia Tizara Kabelvana, Amchansanu Toruana, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachetum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisin Kudosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ishma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Abacoa, Jujala Iminka, Titia Tizara Kabelvana, Amchansanu Toruana, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabacoa, Jijala Imika, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansana Turanuna, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabacoa, Jijala Imika, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansana Turanuna, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabacoa, Jijala Imika, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansana Turanuna, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabacoa, Jijala Imika, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansana Turanuna, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabacoa, Jijala Iminka, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansana Turanuna, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabacoa, Jijala Iminka, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansana Turanuna, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabacoa, Jijala Iminka, Titia Tizarak Belvana, Amchansana Turanuna, Nagabor de Shakateka, Caprachatum Bakantanum, Raknik Zikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Patatukada Leda Tega, Akipilea Chompanek, Belkush, Teka, Shabatunikabel, Ushma, Tizatakanukabel, Tolano, Galakshin, Kumakuto Lamade, Arabakoa, Jijila, Mika, Titia Tizuraka, I'm Chansani Turuna. Nagabor, Jishakateka, covered Cheddar Bakantan, Rakamikazikateka, Tuningalam, Chisingadosh. By the tooth of the later of Dega. The Kipilia Chopanek, Belkudishteka, Shabbat Nikbel, Ishma. Tizataka Nikbel, Tolamo, Berekshin, Kumakuto Lamabed. Arabakoa, Jijila, Imika, Titia Tizuraka, I'm Chansani Turuna. Nagabor, Jishakateka, covered Cheddar Bakantan, Rakamikazikateka, Tuningalam, Chisingadosh. By the tooth of the later of Dega. Akipile Chompane, Belkudishteka, Shabbat Nikbel, Ishma. Tizataka Nikbel, Tolamo, Berekshin, Kumakuto Lamabed. Arabakoa, Jijila, Imika, Titia Tizarak, Belwana, Amchansanu, Turnuana, Nagabor, Jishakateka, Kavachana, Bakantanam, Rakamikazikateka, Tumingalam, Chisinkadosh, Badatuka, Leda, Latega, Akipile, Chompane, Belkudishteka, Shabbat Nikbel, Ishma, Tizataka Nikbel, Tolamo, Berekshin, Kumakuto Lamabed. Arabakoa, Jijila, Imika, Titia Tizarak, Belwana, Amchansanu, Turnuana, Nagabor de Shekadeka Kapuchana Bakantanam Rakamikazikadeka Tulingalam Chisingadosh. Padatufkada Leda Latega, Akipilea Chompaneka Balkudishteka Shpat Nikabel Ushma. Tizataka Nikabel Tolamo Badakshan Kumakuta Lamaved. Arabakoa, Jijila Iminka Titia Tizarak Belana Amchansanu Churunuana. Nagabor de Shekadeka Kapuchana Bakantanam Rakamikazikadeka Tulingalam Chisingadosh. Padatufkada Leda Latega, Akipilea Chompaneka Balkudishteka Shpat Nikabel Ushma. Tizataka Nikabel Arabakoa, Jijula, Iminka, Titia Tizarak, Belvana, Nuana, Nagabor, Jishakateka, Kavachana, Bakantanam, Rakamikazikateka, Tuningalam, Chisingadosh, Padatufkada, Leda Latega, Akipilea, Chopaneka, Bakudishteka, Shabbat Nikabel, Ishma, Tizataka Nikabel, Tolamo, Berkshim, Kumamokuto Lamave, Arabakoa, Jijula, Iminka, Titia Tizarak, Belvana, Amchansanu, Turunuana, Nagabor, Jishakateka, Kavachana, Bakantanam, Chisingadosh, Padatufkada, Leda Latega, Akipilea, Chopaneka, Bakudishteka, Shabbat Nikabel, Ishma, Tizataka Nikabel, Tolamo, Berkshim, Kumamokuto Lamave, Arabakoa, Jijila, Imika, Titia Tizarak, Belvana, Amchansanu, Turunuana, Nagabor, Jishakateka, Kavachana, Bakantanam, Rakamikazikateka, Tumigalam, Chisingadosh, Padatufkada, Leda Latega, Akipilea, Chopaneka, Bakudishteka, Shabbat Nikabel, Ishma, Tizataka Nikabel, Tolamo, Berkshim, Kumamokuto Lamave, Arabakoa, Jijila, Iminka, Titia Tizarak, Belvana, Amchansanu, Turunuana, Nagabor, Jishakateka, Kavachana, Bakantanam, Rakamikazikateka, Tumingalam, Chisingadosh, Padatufkada, Leda Latega, Akipilea, Chopaneka, Bakudishteka, Shabbat Nikabel, Ishma, Tizataka Nikabel, Tolamo, Berkshim, Kumamokuto Lamave. All right. All right. And I'm going to pause this for a quick moment and switch over to the spell of Ra. And I see that we have a new person here with us today. Um, um, if you have any questions, hold them until the end, and I'll be more than happy to, answer any questions for you. All right. All righty.
May I have power over all things that float in the air, live in the blood and the streams of life. May we yet live and overcome all darkness with the power of wrong. So so so
All right. And does anybody have any comments, questions, or concerns? All right, so I decided to do this for an indefinite period of
Bring the
time.
power of the Archangel
Sorry.
Raphael to serve me. Raise my
All right, so I have decided to do this for an indefinite amount of time, so I will be repeating this process next Sunday at 5:45 a.m.
bring the
Um,
power of the Archangel Raphael to serve me.
okay,
Raise my power of life and bring me into great.
all righty, there we go. But I want to thank you all for coming. And if Derek, do you have any questions? And thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So there's a spiritual teacher that I follow, and one of the things that he gave us was the spell of Ra. Told us to 21 repetitions of the Anabacoa prayer. So by the time he came in, I had just finished it up with the Anabacoa. I also, in order to get people started, if they didn't actually know the prayer, I told them to focus in on what a healed and enlightened world would be like, or what a healed and enlightened people would be like, and bring those thoughts that they had about that and bring it into the heart space, because the heart has a larger bioenergetic field than the brain. So to bring those thoughts down into the heart so that they can start to be in a place of actually feeling the prayer. And while they focused in on that, I did the Anabacoa, which is also um, uh, another term for it is called the miracle prayer. And the Anabacoa is known for bringing miracles into people's lives. After that, I did the spell of Ra, which was given to us by the spiritual master that I followed. So that was the part. That's all of it, and that was the part that you had missed is us doing the sort of quick guided meditation, the repetition of the prayer, and you came in while we were doing the spell of Ra. So you are more than welcome to come back next Sunday and you can see the whole thing. Or if uh, if you have social media, I will be posting this up on Instagram and as well as YouTube. On Instagram, I am Healing Paradigms. Same thing with YouTube. I am Healing Paradigms. And don't worry, because your screen was blacked out, and if you don't necessarily want to be seen, you won't be seen. I've had the opportunity to upload a previous video before, and if the people did not show their faces, they didn't show up on the recording.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate. I'm not hiding. I just woke up.
No problem, no problem. Well, I thank you. I want to be I want to be respectful of people's time. I know I do appreciate your presence, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday if you decide to come next Sunday. So much thanks and appreciation to all of you.
Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.